Okay. All right. Everybody's been asking me this same question. How do you get out a starter on a 2510 or a 3010 the easy way? So I'm going to show you how you do it with a few little things here. We got a 2510 engine right here with the starter bolted onto it. We're going to show you how to do it. Of course, the transmission is going to be right here, but what you need is this setup right here, a 1/4 inch extension, which is a 3-inch extension, and a shallow 12mm socket. And as you'll see, you can put it on from over here, from underneath, and you put it right on the bolt, then let it like that, and then you stick your ratchet in from the bottom, and you can get it set up on there, and then you'll just, if I can get this on unloosened. Okay, then all you do is just unloosen the bolt. Now, one of the tricks too is that you take the top bolt out first always, and the bottom bolt out last, because if you take this one out first, the bottom one, and you start taking this one out, then the starter is going to fall out. So what you do is you take this one out first. After you get that one out first, then you take the bottom one out, and the starter will come out. And of course, the opposite. When you put it back in, you put the lower bolt in first, kind of snug it up so it'll be in place. Then I'll show you another little trick. Let me get my impact here. You can also use a little air impact like this too, if you want to, because it'll work and fit in there also. But when you put the top one back in, what you're going to do is you're going to take a little piece of paper, just a little piece of paper. It's got to be kind of thick, and you put it on top of the bolt. Then you take the socket and you push it on, and the bolt will stay in there. See, that one wasn't thick enough. You need to cover the whole head of the bolt. So you like that, and then you put it in there tight, and then you can reach it from here, and it'll go in. And you have enough room to do it. Push it, get it in that hole. You can kind of guide it from this side too with your hand, and then you just start, screwing it in. But with your hand, well, you can do it from under here, believe it or not. And then you tighten it up. And that's it. But one of the key things I want to tell you about today too is that if you'll notice, well, you don't know that this is actually a 3010 flywheel on this 2510 engine. And the reason I did that is because this is a 3010 starter. And that starter, I'll just show you real quick. I'm losing everything, sorry. The 3010 starter is way better than the 2510 starter. You don't have the problems with the 3010 starter that you do with the 2510s. Because this is a gear reduction starter and the 2510 is not. And the thing that gives the trouble is that thing starting and then it stops, it zings like, Well, that's what the starter gear is, the starter drive gear. The little teeth in them go bad. But this one will fit on a 3010 with no problem, and it'll last you 10 times longer. I'm just going to show you here. Okay, let me get this in. See, I'll put the bottom one in first. How hard it is to do if you don't do the bottom one first. Can't even do it out of the thing. Okay, that's what you do. Then you get this one started from the outside and you just put it in. And there it is. But I just did this one that way because I wanted to show you that this starter will fit on a 2510 engine, and the flywheels are all the same on a 2510, 3010, so you could use this starter, and it is a much, much better starter. So that's the tip of the day, and we hope you learned something from it. I hope it helps you. Thank you.